How many hours have you spent thinking about narcissism? For me, it has been thousands of hours. I have been struggling with this problem since I was a young child, but I didn't understand that it had a name. I'm Emma, a medical doctor, a survivor of domestic violence and narcissistic abuse. I will tell you the psychological reasons why you can't stop thinking about the narcissist. I will also show you how you can turn that into something great. Firstly, you have been programmed to think about this person. The relationship with them caused you pain. It caused you pain over and over again. It is like if someone has engraved their name into your being. Now, it did not only cause you pain. If every interaction had been painful, you had run away a long time ago. They mixed it up with sweetness, just enough of it to make you stay. And that mixture of the pain and the sweetness, of the pain and the comfort, the same person being the source of your suffering and being the one to ease that suffering when he chooses to. That is what creates what is called the trauma bond. The trauma bond is a strong emotional connection that you, as the target, feel against the person who has put you through abuse. It is formed in situations where the abuse is cyclical, where it is mixed with abusive episodes, nice behavior, tension and withdrawal, and abuse, and back to niceness. It causes the psychological structures of your brain to think that this person is really important to you. This person has the power to make you feel good, and this person has the power to make you feel really bad. It is important for you to keep this person happy. You have very strong emotions, and there are conflicting emotions connecting you to this person. It is a feeling of wanting to draw closer to them, of wanting to get their affection, of pity for them, and of wanting them to feel good. You have put their feelings and their needs above your own. The next thing that is involved in this connection is dopamine. Dopamine is a hormone that is released in the body and it gives us a rewarding feeling. The relationship becomes almost like if you would go into a casino and then you would pull on the arm of one of those gaming machines. Most times you lose, but sometimes it really pays out and you get a hit. You get a hit of dopamine and it feels really good. You're unable to stop yourself from pulling the lever, even though most of the time all you get is pain and abuse and you're losing money, but you're unable to get up from that gaming machine, fixating your eyes on those symbols, waiting for the three apples to appear, for your partner to give you a kiss on the forehead and tell you how much he loves you. It is actually an addictive behavior in the brain, and your partner knows very well that you're waiting for that hit, and he will choose when to give it to you. He uses it to manipulate you, to get you to give up more of your personality and to do what he wants. And in doing so, you become less of a person and you become more dependent on him, making his manipulations and him drawing his name into you more effective. He becomes more important. The pain cuts deeper. Another part of the rumination is if you have experienced trauma in your relationship. If you have been very shocked or traumatized by your partner's behavior, perhaps he has thrown things at you, screamed really bad name, threatened you, or hurt you physically. During such trauma, the brain goes into dissociation. That means that you get this feeling that you're outside of the body. You're in a shock state. During that state, the brain cannot process and store the memories in a normal fashion. You are not able to store the memory like a little piece of story. This is what happened, and then he said that, and then I felt that, and this is how it ended. Instead of that, the memory is fractured into different pieces. The sounds, the smell, how he grabbed you by the shoulders, the words he said, the feelings you felt. It is a mess, and you are unable to make sense of it. Trauma often causes rumination about the trauma. It forces us to repeat the trauma that hurt us. And when we think about it, the same disturbing feeling of anxiety and feeling stuck is brought forth again. There is also the issue of the world. Narcissism is rising. We are seeing it everywhere. You are seeing it on the news, in world politics. You might be seeing it in your workplace, in your community, in your extended family. It is a problem that you're grappling with understanding. And perhaps you're longing for a place free of toxicity. That is how I am feeling. I have come in contact with my ex-husband, and I'm now wondering, how will I replant myself? How will I create a healthy environment where I myself can heal and where my kids can be raised in a healthy manner? It is like the earth is aching. It is so much selfishness, hurtfulness, pain, and evil raging rampant all around. And there are so much longing for that healthy, for that toxic free. In Amos 8 in the Bible, it is written about this condition. Hear this, you who trample the needy, and do away with the poor of the land, saying, when will the new moon be over, that we may sell grain, and the Sabbath be ended, that we may market wheat, skimping on the measure, boosting the price, and cheating with dishonest scales, buying the poor with silver, and the needy for a pair of sandals, selling even the sweepings with the wheat. The Lord has sworn by himself, the pride of Jacob, I will never forget anything they have done. Will not the land tremble for this, and all who live in it mourn? The days are coming, declares the sovereign Lord, when I will send a famine through the land, not a famine of food or a thirst for water, but a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. People will stagger from sea to sea and wander from north to east, searching for the Lord of the word, but they will not find it. In that day, the lovely young women and strong young men will faint because of thirst. That kind word, an honest heart, it is hard to find, but I know that there are many of us out there. And now the world is connecting through the internet. We cannot heal the whole world, but as J.R.R. Tolkien said, author of The Lord of the Rings, we can uproot evil in the fields we know, so that those who live after us will have a clean earth to till. Let's build something healthy for the next generation. Let's use our experience to create something beautiful, like a little garden that others can enjoy. It starts with healing ourselves. The rumination that is caused by unsolved trauma and that shattered memories that I told you about is best dealt with by retelling the experience in a safe environment. if you just relive the episode and feel the same emotion, fear, and loss of control as you did the first time, it will not heal you. You need to be able to revisit that event, but at the same time be grounded in the here and now where you are safe and know that you are taken care of and respected. Therapy is one such great option. Narcissists do something to us that is called gaslighting. They put in thoughts into our mind that stems from what they want us to think about ourselves. Thoughts that we are not enough. Thoughts that no one else will love us or want us. They make us think that we need to work for others to even like us. They make us think that we can never show vulnerability because others will attack us. They make us think that we are wrong, that we cannot trust ourselves, that we need someone to dominate us and tell us what is right and what to do. That is all lies implanted in our mind by a sick individual. You need to find those lies. You have incorporated them in your way of thinking. They have become a part of your thought patterns. You are repeating the same message that you heard from your abusive partner inside your mind, even though he is not there. Bring them out to light. Talk about it with a safe person and start to repeat the messages of truth to yourself. You are worthy of love. You are a good person. You are worthy of love. You don't have to work for anyone else to like you. There are healthy people out there who will appreciate you and want to connect with you without you giving them something in return. You can trust your own feelings and you will become better at that as time goes on. When you learn to give this safety to yourself and you create peaceful environment where there is no screaming, blaming, and manipulating, that is a perfect environment for kids or grandkids to come, to grow, to visit you, and for you to have a safe place to go back after you go out into the world. There will be toxic people out there. You will learn how to recognize them and you will create a method that you would use to keep them at a distance. You will develop discernment for who you let close to you and whose opinions you value. You will become part of that change. You will create that environment that is talked about in Amos 8, that people long to see, that the young people long to see. And as you create that, you will connect with others sharing your vision. If you like this video, I will put my playlist here at the end. This is Emma holding up a light over the bridge. Remember, there is always a way out. There is always a way forward. Please be safe, take care, and have a great day.